Tell me a ghost story that sounds completely unbelievable but is entirely true. I'll go first. When I was
I know I'm a bit late, but this is a story that I kind of went through that's like unbelievable. It's not really like a ghost story, but it's scary. So the house I lived in was haunted. The person that lived next door before my actual neighbor um died in the house with his dog. It was a pretty tragic story. I'm not going to get into that part because it's not about that. So there was one night I was, it was already late. I had a hard time sleeping. I closed my eyes, like getting ready to go to bed. And I'm just laying there. And then, like, a couple of minutes pass by. I'm just laying there. I can't fall asleep, but I'm like trying because it's late. And then all of a sudden, I just see like the shape of an eye. I'm not done with my notes. A shape of an eye, like, I'm so serious. It's like appeared in my mind, like in the darkness of my mind. I'm not asleep. And then all of a sudden, it's like a bunch of blank eye-shaped things started just like looking at me, but their eyes were like bright, if that makes sense. Like they're like light. There were like 6 different pairs of the eyes, like around, a dark room. And it's like their eyes were like lighting up the room, if that makes sense. Or like there were like lights behind. I'm not really sure. It's been a while and it was like really crazy to even comprehend. These things are like looking at me. I'm looking at them. They're looking like I can feel myself looking at them. I'm like, and they're looking at me. And I just feel so much anxiety in my chest. Like at that point, like I feel my heart racing. Like I literally, like my hands are sweating, my heart's racing. I'm like not dreaming. Like this is something I'm actually feeling. I know I wasn't asleep because I woke up an hour later, like literally within the hour. And it's like I didn't fall asleep. This wasn't sleep paralysis because I wasn't awake either. I was just in this limbo state. And I was stuck there. Like I was straight up stuck there. And like these eyes, these beings were just kind of looking at each other and then looking back at me. And I didn't know what the fuck, what they were saying, what they were doing. I just remember like I could see my body now, but I was like frozen. Like I was frozen and I was scared and I could feel my heart racing and my mind was racing and I just wanted to say anything at all and I could not speak. Like I was just I was just stuck and these like things were just all around me, just looking at me, talking about me. I didn't know what they were saying. I couldn't hear them. They were speaking like in their minds to each other, if that makes sense. I woke up and I shit you not, like I was able to open my eyes. I shoot up out of bed and this gray mist just darts out of my house. Like I'm telling you, like literally this gray mist was there and it was gone. I was like, I was just abducted by fucking aliens. Like, I'm telling you, I was scared. I was so terrified. I remember that. Like, I know that feeling of being like just absolutely like shitting my pants scared. I turned every fucking light on. I did. I turned literally every light on. This was not a big house. Like, this was a tiny home, literally a tiny house. I turned all the fucking lights on. I turned the TV on. I literally put it on Disney Plus, like a Disney movie after that. And I was on the couch with my cat. Like I was like we huddled in the living room. I did not go to sleep until it was daylight outside. Like I felt so unsafe. I felt so like messaging people, like asking them like, what do you think about that? And they're just like, it sounds like you just got abducted by fucking aliens. I'm like, let's change the subject because what? I want to think it's a dream. But at the same time, like in the back of my mind,